Hello, I'm Michael Morrissey, the Norfolk District Attorney. As District Attorney, I'm often called upon to work with victims and their families or to see people in my office prosecute defendants. But often we forget about those people who can really make a difference in the lives of others. In 2011, my office established the first annual Peer Leadership Awards to identify students in our communities that really have done things that are outstanding, that are committed, that make a difference in the quality of life of their classmates or community as a whole. 10 individuals were honored that year. One of those individuals was Haley Cremer of Sharon, Massachusetts. Haley was nominated for her work that she did on the anti-bullying campaign in the Sharon schools. Her work led to curriculum being developed and changed the policies of the Sharon public schools. I was disheartened to learn of a tragic automobile crash on Father's Day in June of 2014. The victim in that case turned out to be Haley Cremer. The driver of that car was prosecuted by my office and is spending time in jail. To continue Haley's legacy of giving, sharing, and caring, and the generosity by which she gave her time and effort to improve the quality of lives of other individuals, I have the honor today to tell you that the next annual Peer Leadership Awards will be named after Haley. Starting next year, those recipients will receive the Haley Cremer Peer Leadership Award. To really explain to you the work that Haley did and the impact it had on the community, there's a number of people who worked closely with her and knew her a lot better than I did, who can better explain to you why she was such an outstanding candidate and why she should be remembered for the great work that she did and the impact she had while Haley was with us.
So Haley was just consistently and passionately a voice for the underdog.
If my daughter can grow up anything like Haley Cremer, then I'd be a happy man.
She knew what she wanted to change about the schools, and she worked very hard to do it.
I think it's the ultimate compliment when a dean knows about a student very well, and it's not because they're in trouble. She was always doing for others. And always concerned for others, and concerned for individuals who were on the margins, and wanting to have them feel a part of things.
For her, it was all about, is what I'm doing going to have a positive impact on others down the road?
She found her calling from a very young age and just knew that it was always going to be surrounding herself with people, whether they had problems or not, and just being there for them.
I think it was one of her passions. If she saw kids getting hurt, she wanted a way to stop that hurt.
Everything that she did for others. She was also a big part of the Don't Text and Drive campaign in Sharon High School.
And she always just said, what's so urgent? What's so necessary that you have to answer right now? Because no text is worth dying over.
We had an It Can Wait day. Haley was one of the first persons to come forward, take that leadership role. Got it all organized, pretty much did the whole day by herself. She's the one that got more kids involved with it, made these kids finally realize it's an issue.
So she really endeavored very early on in high school to make anti-bullying advocacy and anti-bullying prevention a real significant part of her experience at Sharon High School.
The more and more she saw this going on in school and even out of school, she would talk to us and say, I don't understand how the administrators don't see this. She said, I think I have to speak my mind. I have to get in front of somebody in the school system that will let me tell them what's going on here.
She had volunteered to be on the anti-bully task force. As a high school student, was really up against it with a lot of high-powered adults in the room.
She understood why the adults and the administrators in the system didn't necessarily see what was going on.
Generally, you think of bullying as physical or verbal. She talked about a relational kind of bullying that involved ignoring other students who they felt were less than them, or isolating them or excluding them from groups. And it was something that teachers and staff were not really fully aware of. They were looking for the physical and verbal abuse kind of bullying. And it was very interesting to listen to someone like Haley, who wanted us to understand and was not going to let go of the bone until we did.
The fact that She was the student, and that was sometimes forgotten. She had such a wise voice and really had a lot to contribute.
She worked with great character and sincerity, and she didn't give up for as long as I knew her.
And it really caught the attention of all of our administrators, who then invited Haley to be part of a group that went on to do some anti-bullying work at Harvard University.
So I was diagnosed with breast cancer when Haley was a senior. It was a difficult time for her and for us. She was a tremendous source of strength for me. She always supported me, encouraged me. She said, "Mom, you are so strong. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna power through this. And I'm gonna be right here to help you." And she said, "You know what's so interesting, Mom? The Strides Breast Cancer Walk is coming up. It will be on Parents Weekend. So that's a great opportunity for us to walk and to give back." And I said, "I don't know, Haley. I'm not feeling that great." She said, "Oh, Mom, all about giving back. This is what you do. You'll find strength in doing this, and I'll be right there with you."
After her mom was diagnosed with cancer, I really got to know Haley and really got to see Haley for the amazing person that she was, working so hard to maintain her grades, to continue the work and really wanting to continue the work with anti-bullying and working with students against destructive decisions, while also helping her mom deal with a cancer diagnosis, while also then making sure that her sister was well adjusted. I really got to understand how special all of this was in Haley when I really saw things get tough for her. Haley wasn't in this for herself, and students who want to help others, it shouldn't be about you. It should be just this organic, beautiful thing that you do because you want to do the right thing.
This award means a lot because it means that there are other people out there like her that are doing things and taking the responsibility and feeling the need and doing something about it.
To be honored for anything associated with my niece merits real congratulations. I hope they truly comprehend the meaning behind the award, the meaning behind being a leader, and to further apply this recognition to foster the goals they set out to work toward. That it's not an end, but an acknowledgement and a beginning. Because whether it's through their high school career, through college, becoming a parent, becoming a member of the community, you need to pay it forward. She did, and I hope that you all do as well.